Hello everyone, welcome to how to solve this very nice algebra equation. X plus 7 whole cubed equal to x plus 6 divided by 392. Our job is to find all possible values of x. So let's start. If we divide both sides by x plus 7 whole cubed and multiply both sides by this 392, this implies that x plus 6 divided by x plus 7 whole cubed equal to 392. This x plus 6 can be written as x plus 7 minus 1 divided by x plus 7 whole cubed equal to 392. This will become x plus 7 divided by x plus 7 whole cubed minus 1 divided by x plus 7 whole cubed equal to 392. Now this x plus 7 will be cancelled out and this cube will become square. So this will become 1 over x plus 7 whole squared minus this can be written as 1 over x plus 7 whole cubed equal to 392. Now suppose that let 1 over x plus 7 equal to t. So the equation will become t squared minus t cubed equal to 392. Move this 392 to the left hand side. This will become t squared minus t cubed minus 392 equal to 0. Next, t squared minus t cubed. This negative 392 can be written as negative 49 minus 343 equal to 0. This will become t squared minus t cubed minus 49 is same as 7 squared and this 343 is same as 7 cubed equal to 0. Now we rearrange these terms, so we write this t squared with this negative 7 squared and this negative t cubed with this negative 7 cubed. So this will become t squared minus 7 squared minus we use parentheses, so this will become positive t cubed and this will become positive 7 cubed equal to 0. Now by using this algebraic identity, a squared minus b squared equal to a plus b times a minus b. This t squared minus 7 squared will become t plus 7 times t minus 7 minus by using this algebraic identity a cubed plus b cubed equal to a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. This t cubed plus 7 cubed will become t plus 7 times t squared minus 7 times t plus 7 squared is 49 equal to 0. Now this t plus 7 is a common factor, so we factor out this t plus 7 and in bracket left t minus 7 minus t squared plus 7 times t minus 49 equal to 0. Further simplify, this will become t plus 7 times we write this negative t squared first, negative t squared and this 7t plus t will become plus 8 times t, negative 7 negative 49 will become negative 56 equal to 0. From here is this expression t plus 7 equal to 0 or this expression negative t squared plus 8 times t minus 56 equal to 0. From this equation we get the value of t equal to negative 7, and from this equation we multiply the whole equation by negative 1. So this will become positive t squared minus 8 times t plus 56 equal to 0. Now this is not factorable, so we solve it by completing the square. We write this t squared, and this negative 8t can be written as negative 2 times t times 4. To complete the square we add here 16 and we subtract 16 plus 56 equal to 0. This t squared minus 2 times t times 4 plus 16 will become t minus 4 whole squared. Negative 16 plus 56 will become plus 40 equal to 0. Move this 40 to the right hand side, then this will become t minus 4 whole squared equal to negative 40. From here we take a square root of both sides. So this square will be cancelled with this square root. We are left with the t minus 4 equal to plus or minus. This root negative 40 can be written as root 4 times root negative 1 times root 10. Move this negative 4 to the right hand side. This will become t is equal to 4 plus minus root 4 will become 2, and this root negative 1 will become I times root 10. And first we found this value of t is equal to negative 7. Now recall that we have supposed that 1 over x plus 7 equal to t. We have supposed that 1 over x plus 7 equal to t. So when t is negative 7, then this will become 1 divided by x plus 7 equal to negative 7. Multiply both sides by x plus 7. This implies that 1 is equal to negative 7 times x, negative 7x, negative 7 times plus 7 minus 49. Move this negative 7x to the left hand side and this 1 to the right hand side. This implies that 7 times x equal to negative 50, and this implies that x is equal to negative 50 over 7. This is first value of x. This is the first solution of this equation. Now when t is 4 plus minus 2i times root 10, then this will become 1 over x plus 7 equal to 4 plus minus 2i times root 10. If we take a reciprocal on both sides, this implies that x plus 7 equal to 1 divided by 4 plus minus 2i times root 10. To rationalize the denominator, we multiply and divide by the conjugate of this expression, 4 minus plus 2i times root 10. We divide by 4 minus plus 2i times root 10. So this will become x plus 7 equal to 1 time this expression, 4 minus plus 2i times root 10, divided by this will become 4 squared minus 2i times root 10 squared. Next, x plus 7 equal to 4 minus plus 2i times root 10 divided by this will become 16, and negative minus 2i times root 10 whole squared will become 40i squared. Next, x plus 7 equal to 4 minus plus 2I times root 10 divided by, since I squared equal to negative 1, so this will become 16 plus 40. Next, x plus 7 equal to, from the numerator we can factor out 2, in bracket left 2 minus plus I times root 10 divided by, this 16 plus 40 will become 56, and this 2 1 time 2, 28 times 56. So we move this 7 to the right hand side, and this will become x is equal to 2 minus plus I times root 10 divided by 28 minus 7. Can write the denominator 1, and this will become, the LCM is 28. This 2 minus plus I times root 10, and this 28 times 7 will become negative 196, and this is equal to x. Further simplify, this will become x is equal to negative 194 over 28 minus plus I times root 10 over 28. Next, x is equal to, this will become negative 97 over 14 minus plus I times root 10 divided by 28. This is second and third value of x, and first we already found that x1 is equal to, x1 is negative 50 over 7. First value of x is negative 50 over 7. So we have 3 solutions for this equation.